Hi everyone, I'm Asiedua. So when I think of a leader, I think of a car. I'll talk about 4 qualities of a leader that stand out the most to me and use various parts of a car to explain. The qualities are being able to provide direction, self-awareness, intelligence, and competence. So I'll start off with being able to provide direction. We all know what the steering wheel of a car does. That's what provides direction to the car as it's when we want to turn the car. In the same way, a leader provides direction to their followers and guides them towards the attainment of set goals and targets. And so the leader acts as a sort of compass to keep followers on track, both in their personal or work lives. The second is self-awareness. So a leader should know themselves, know about the people that they are leading and dealing with, be able to recognize their own strengths and weaknesses, and to recognize that no one person can be absolutely self-reliant. So when you look at the wipers of a car, they swipe away rain to give people in the car clearer vision. In the same way, a leader should value the inputs and opinions of their followers and seek their advice when necessary. The mirrors of a car are what assist the driver of the vehicle when you want to switch lanes. In this regard, a leader should involve their followers in decision-making processes, especially when it comes to decisions that affect them. The third is intelligence. Now, the gears of a car are what helps the driver to accelerate, to park, or to reverse. A leader should be intelligent enough to know when to accelerate. That's when to move on and proceed with an idea. When to park, that's when to pause, study and examine circumstances around them, and then proceed at a relevant time. And then there's to reverse. That's not to say that a leader should dwell on past experiences, but they should know when to think back, reflect on the past, recognize mistakes that they've made, see changes that they can do to improve upon themselves, both as individuals and as leaders. And the last is competence. The sole purpose of a car is mobility. That's to move people from one point to another. And I believe that that's one of the most crucial and essential roles of a leader, to move people towards the attainment of set goals and targets. And so a leader should be competent enough to help followers actualize their ideas and dreams. So when I think of a leader, I think of a top-of-the-range automobile like a Cadillac or a Mercedes. Thank you.
So, quickly, instead of saying I have a problem with, could you specify, right? And that's something that I hear from an overview. Instead of saying I have a, please close the laptop, instead of saying I have a problem with, it's, well, you could have done so and so and so, or your pace was too fast, as opposed to I have a problem with the pace. Does that make sense? Okay, yes?
Yeah, good presentation. But can you please tell me, how is you mentioned self-awareness. How is the car self-aware?
No, it's not about the car being self-aware. I said a leader is self-aware. And so they know their strengths and weaknesses and know that they can't rely on just themselves. So then I use parts of the car. You know how a car can't move without the engine. It can move without the mirrors and the wipers and stuff like that. But then it aids in making the car complete. That's why I put in followers helping the leader to achieve a vision. So it's not about the car being self-aware.
Okay. Quick question. When she put the picture up, I saw surprise, head surprise. What's that about? Just curious. No, it's just a very innocent question. I'm just curious. Yeah.
There was no way to ask when you saw the picture, there was no way to really get the image. We were trying to figure out in my mind what it's actually related to.
Okay. Anybody else? Yeah.
Well, I would say, I was wondering what you do after the presentation,
You're giving me the nice sanitized version. I think some of you are thinking, woman, you expected this one. How many of you, okay, maybe you didn't think about it, but you think somebody thought of that? Okay. At least I have 200 people in here. Okay. All right. So thank you. And one of the things that she did well was to enumerate, and I mentioned this before. When you start a presentation in public speaking, it's good to say, I'm going to talk about these 4 things, A, B, C, D, and then you start. That way, if you never get to D, we know what was there, and it gives a sense of structure and direction. Okay? Thank you.